It's a lovely idea, though.
It is, great idea,
Can't they?
yes.
Take a look at the weather. Hello, Chris.
Good evening. Well, a stormy night across the region coming up. We've already seen some wind gusts above 60 miles per hour across the region, and more of that to come through the rest of this evening. One of the biggest questions I've gotten over the last couple of days is what's causing all of the wind we've seen this autumn and early winter. So I'm just going to show you a couple of graphics to try to explain that. One of them, the first one over my homeland of North America, some very cold air there at the moment. In fact, the temperature at Winnipeg this afternoon about minus 34 degrees Celsius. So that cold air has been making its way off of the North American continent out into the Atlantic, and the contrast in temperature there between the two air masses has increased the jet stream and allowed these big areas of low pressure to develop off to our west. So you can see the blue indicating the cold air streaming off of the North American continent out into the Atlantic. And this is the jet stream winds today. You can see the orange winds indicating where the strongest winds are. In fact, above the Earth at about 30,000 feet, some of those winds at about 200 to 250 miles per hour. And when you get strong winds like that over the top of an area of low pressure, it allows that to deepen. And this area of low pressure just off the west coast of Scotland tonight will come close to a record for one of the lowest, the deepest areas of low pressure we've seen in the North Atlantic, at least in the last decade or so. So for tonight across our region, gale force winds, some strong gusts along with heavy rain, which could cause some flooding in places. And the Met Office does have an amber warning out for the winds across the region for the rest of this evening and tonight. The radar showing the rain sweeping in. And as we go through this evening and tonight, some heavy rain at times. And like I say, that could cause some localized flooding in places. And that rain will be with us right the way through the night, it looks like. At midnight, I'm going to stop this and show you what I expect the strongest winds to be across the region. Around 50 to 60 miles per hour across western parts of the region, 60 to 70 miles per hour across more central and eastern areas. And in fact, near the coast, 70, perhaps 80 mile per hour wind gusts possible for the coast of Essex and Suffolk in particular. I think that's where the strongest winds will be. And the timing on that around midnight to about 3 or 4 in the morning for those strong winds. So watch out for some down limbs, particularly later on this evening, and a little bit of damage done. So by the end of the night, the strongest winds and heaviest rain more confined to eastern areas. You can see the winds still averaging at about 30 miles per hour near the coast at 5 a.m., starting to ease down back to our west, though. And the rain will sweep away to the east tomorrow, leaving us a much nicer day tomorrow with some bright and sunny spells. Still a few showers down in the south and east of the region, but the winds easing to a moderate to fresh southwesterly, high temperatures of 7 Celsius, so it's going to feel pretty chilly in that breeze. The showers becoming more isolated and things drying out into the evening for Christmas Eve. And the good news is for Christmas Day, it looks like a fairly quiet one. So mainly dry, some sunny spells, much calmer winds. In fact, they should be light for most of the day. And that's how things will go, I think, into Boxing Day as well. A pretty calm day for Boxing Day. And then we'll see the winds picking up again Boxing Day night into Thursday morning. And we'll see that potentially causing some strong winds again. And there's your overnight lows.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Minus 34 in Winnipeg.
That's it.
Makes me feel quite warm. Have a great... We'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye-bye.